Faculty, staff, guests, members of Pensacola State College Collegiate High, class of 2017, and all of the students receiving their Certificate of General Education and Development. It is my honor to be your commencement speaker of this evening. See, it's my pleasure to share such a momentous occasion, such a memorable occasion, an occasion filled with intense emotions and years of anticipation. For some of you, it took only a few months. For others, it's been more like a lifetime. No matter the exhaustion, no matter the stress, no matter the time that it took and the hard work that you put in, I say to you today, the destination is still the same. Today you are considered finishers. You're considered distinguished and accomplished, and above all, you all will be called graduates. To some people, this accomplishment may be small, but I tell you today, do not take this moment lightly, and do not underappreciate the value of your achievement. See, you exemplify hope. And that is what our country needs at this moment. Therefore, I tell all of my graduates, turn up. And for some of my seasoned individuals in here, that means get excited and have a good time. I say turn up because you have taken the first step to creating a future for yourself. In addition, no one conquers the mountain unless they take the first step. And see, if you're anything like me, if you come from a background like I come from, who dealt with some tough times in their life, often you felt like you wouldn't make it or you couldn't accomplish these goals. Or you have some dreadful experiences and you've been identified by numerous negative labels in your life. Like someone told you that you will be just like your dropout mother or father. Or they told you you're too dumb to graduate or you're too lazy to finish. Or they said you would be just like your brother or sister who's in prison. Well, me too. I was told those same exact things. And I experienced some of the same things you experienced. And I have some of those same labels. So let me just share a little bit of the labels and experiences of my life so that you don't feel alone. You don't feel like this journey, you're doing it on your own. See, I was born to a mother who was 15 years old. She was a teenager raising a child. I grew up in a single parent home. I met my father when I was 31 years old. And I'm still trying to get to know him. In my house, verbal, physical, sexual abuse, drug abuse, it was prevalent. I grew up in an environment that high crime and violence was a norm. My mother was constantly in relationships that were domestic violent, and we couldn't escape it. From an adolescent, from elementary school to high school, I grew up in a shelter 3 times. I lived in a shelter 3 times. I stayed in 15 different homes. I attended 11 different schools. Some would say that's pretty unstable. I was labeled a problem child. I had an attitude issue. I couldn't learn. There was so much going on. But I happened to get to the place that you were at, and it changed my life. I still struggled. Thank you. I still struggled a little bit because I attended 4 colleges. I dropped out. And it took 10 years to accomplish the goal that I had. But I'm here now. So according to the statistics, I was destined for failure. I should have been a criminal. I probably should have been a dropout. And I should have possibly been dead. But however, I refused to become a statistic. See, I believe that I was conditioned to survive. Because the strongest person I know, my grandmother, she always would give me some certain nuggets and principles that I needed to live by out of her favorite book. And allow me to share them with you. She would say to me, Donte, Every man is accountable for his own actions. She said, baby, you messed up, but forget about the past, and I need you to press toward the future. When I was down, she said, baby, prayer still works. And when I thought I couldn't accomplish a dream, she said, faith without works is dead. And so what I had to do is I had to acknowledge my decisions. I had to accept my consequences. I made sure that I prayed constantly. And I forgot about my mistakes and I worked. And I'm telling all of you, you must work. So it's a tough situation. But no one knows the painter. They only know the finished portrait. And I dare you to be the Michelangelo of your self-portrait. And don't worry about allowing someone else to paint you.
Amen.
So I say to you today, inhale, like really, take it all in, all the positivity that you're getting. Every single person that stood up and they applauded you and they said that they were so proud of you. I want you to embrace them and I want you to hug their necks and show them that you love them and tell them that you thank them. Allow them today, if you're just a little too cool, to celebrate you. I mean it now. I don't want you to be bashful. I don't want you to be modest. I want you to be bold. I want you to be proud. And I want you to be of all grateful. And so if you're the cool one in the crowd and you never like to take pictures for mama, today, let her snap up. All right? Let her do her thing. Like the young people say, let her be great. Because she happy that her baby graduated. And you don't matter your age, you will always be her baby.
Come on.
But after today, and after the text messages stop, and after your phone stops ringing, and after your Twitter stops blowing up, and you stop counting the likes and the shares on your Facebook, and you get done reviewing your Snapchat stories, all right, I need you to find the closest mirror. I need you to look at it alone, and I need you to ask yourself what is next. I need you to ask yourself, what is your next path to success? Because today cannot be your last hurrah. It can't be the last time that your mama or your daddy is happy for you and everybody is giving you applaud and a standing ovation. This is not the last moment. This is only the start.
That's right. All right.
I do not want you to become a past dreamer. Someone who never sets goals, follow new dreams, or do unreachable things. I want you to imagine yourself exactly where everybody else says that it's impossible, and I want you to begin to make it possible. Poet Marianne Williamson stated that our deepest fears is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fears is that we're powerful beyond all measures. Today, I need you to overcome your fears. I need you to reveal your power. Understand this, graduates. You are pirates. Pensacola State College, Collegiate High, and adult education, pirates. And see, if you know anything about a pirate were some of the most courageous and fearless individuals who had ever sailed the 7 seas. Furthermore, they didn't worry about the end, they worried about the journey. So often they would sail to look for an X on a map, and there was no guarantee that whatever was told to them that was at that X even existed. What I'm telling you is that there's no guarantee, but the only thing that is guaranteed is if you do not try, you will never know. You must understand that it's not about the X. It's about the journey. It's about the people that you meet. It's about the mistakes that you learn from. and it's about the memories that you create. Understand, you can't be a pirate unless you sail. So today, graduates, you have finished your first voyage at sea. And in a moment, you will be considered 2017 graduates. But to maintain your title, to maintain your prestige and this energy and feeling that you have today, you can't stay portside. You can't live on the dock. You can't stay anchored down to complacency, to doubt, to worry. And see, I know the winds will blow. And I know sometimes it's going to feel like it's unbearable. But when that wind blows and you feel like you're going to quit, I need you to remember your point of selling. I need you to remember the who you do it for. I need you to remember the what you do it for. And I need you to remember the why you're selling. I need you to use your tacking ability to maneuver the ship around those winds. And although we know we all got haters, brush them off. We got to prepare for those haters. But unfortunately, sometimes the people that you love could be your toughest winds. And so I need you to grab hold of the helm, steer that keel, and I need you to stay stable as you go through the waves. There will be some storms in your way. But it's okay, because like me and you, we outlast whatever comes our way. You will outlast it. No storm shall hold you down. Don't let anything stop your ship from sailing. So you're going to make some bad mistakes sometimes. You're going to make some misjudgments. All right? You're going to possibly be in a bad relationship or two. And if you're like me, you're going to fail a class or two. But it happens. But you don't have to allow your ship not to sail. Some of you will sail to a 4-year degree. Some of you will sail to a 2-year degree. Some of you are going to sail to a vocational skill. And some of you are going to sail to a career certificate. But whatever the journey is, the treasure will never be found unless you sail. Amen. Pirates, you must sail. The advantage for all of you who sit in this seat today is that you're surrounded by so many other former pirates and current pirates who are dying to help you. We want to be your compass as you direct your ship. Allow us to help you. We want to see you be successful. I mean, by God, you're graduating on a college campus. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. So pirates, we are leaders. We are leaders. We're in the front. We're disciplined, so we stick to it. We're hard workers, so we don't quit. We're risk takers, so nothing causes us to be afraid. And we're discoverers. There's nothing you cannot find. I tell all of you today, man the sail. Sail this ocean of life. Follow your path to the journey that you find. And find the treasures that are within inside of you. Go Pirates. Thank you.